Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Real Talk and Road with Nikki Good. So today I want to ask us a big question. Is childhood an objective reality for migrants or their children? When we think about childhood, we often assume that it is a universal experience. Everyone do not grow up the same way, just like we don't have the same privileges in life. Factors such as environment, the culture, socio-economic, such as access to education, the country which you live in, the type of family, maybe it's a nuclear family, extended, or a single parent, all these affect our childhood. I remember whenever my husband and my mom are talking about their childhood holidays in the village, I really can't relate because I didn't experience it. There is a difference between hearing it and experiencing it. And I bet that the same goes to migrant children. You tell them stories from back home about your culture, but they really can't relate to it because they are not experiencing it. So for migrants, childhood can be a mix of two worlds shaped by the culture of their parents and the environment in which they are growing in. So, to my people in diaspora, I'm talking about migrants. Have we ever thought about how our children are experiencing their childhood? Is this something that they feel objectively like any other child? Or is it deeply subjective, maybe like colored by their family's culture and experiences? Firstly, I would like to define these terms. What does objective and subjective reality, what does it mean? So, objective reality refers to the shared aspect of childhood. These are shared aspects of childhood include maybe like going to school, playing, learning to read and write. These are common experiences that most children go through regardless of culture. And subjective reality is how we personally experience life, which are usually influenced by our family, culture, and belief. So, if you are a migrant, subjective reality play a huge role in shaping yours or as a parent your children identity and belonging. So you can ask me how. If you look at it, the children they are balancing two worlds. At home, they might speak your language. When we talk about language for our kids, language can be a barrier and it can also be a bridge. At home, some speak their parents' native language, but when they step outside, they are expected to speak the dominant language. In my own experience teaching my daughter Yoruba, I've noticed how she blends English and Yoruba in a sentence. For instance, she might say, I want to wallow away. That means I want to have my bath. As a parent, I found this mix both fascinating and concerning. I wonder if this blending confuses her in school or if she sees it as a natural way to communicate. Only her can tell, and she's young, so I can't really ask her now. I really don't know. And another point is family expectations. Often we parents want to pass down our own childhood experiences, but those might not fit into our kids new reality. The other day my friend Adiola was saying something about how she wishes her children can read the same story she read growing up. And I also remember telling my husband sometimes ago while we were talking about family expectation and how we can try to provide for our family regardless of how little we have. So I said to him, babe, do you think our children will understand this value? Because we now live in a system where people work from themselves and not for the family. Like I come first before my family. And I personally, for example, come from a family that won't allow you to study just any course. So looking at it from a migrant perspective, is it possible for me to influence my child decision in this environment? What if my son tomorrow doesn't want to go to school? Can I force him? So these are the issues, and we need to think about how much expectation should we require of our own children, because this push and pull can be tough as children want to honor their parents. They also feel like they are missing out on the freedom they see their friends have. Your child might be the only African in his class. Have we ever thought about his feelings? I think that as parents, we need to consider our children's reality, because just as we are navigating the complexity of being migrants, our children are also facing their own challenges. Balancing cultural expectation and finding a sense of belonging while growing up in this multicultural setting. So it is only when we understand and acknowledge these challenges that we can better support our children emotional and cultural development. So I put it to you again: is childhood an objective experience shared across culture, or is it subjective, molded by family experience and identity? I would really love to hear your thoughts. If you or someone around you have experienced this, share a story or let us know in the comment section. Let's get this conversation going, and thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like, share, and comment on this video, and please don't forget to subscribe for more talk about culture, deep conversation, and mental health. Until my next video, see you all.